Being able to see all these famous politicians, media representatives, like firsthand, and being able to have the chance to not only like take a photo with them, but actually speak to them.
There was a lot of energy. People were very passionate.
Seeing all of this first-handedly, something that I hold dear to my heart.
I still can't believe that I'm here, and I just would recommend to any student.
Only gets one chance to do this trip.
I would have wanted to have had the opportunity to do it as an undergraduate myself, that I want to find a way for Marist College students to have that experience.
So Steve Thoma has been along for the ride with us pretty much this whole trip.
Dinner with Philip Bump and Steve Thoma was super interesting.
The one thing that he said that it was really important, we won't always agree with things that have been told to us. We won't always agree to what's happening, but we all need to be informed and, look for the truth and look for our sources.
So when we watched the recording of Meet the Press, got our guest badges.
It's a show that I watch as well as my dad and my mom watch especially. And so seeing those people in real life, the reality become really real.
It was really cool to meet Chuck Todd. He's such an inspiring person, I think. He's done a really great job covering the primaries for one thing, and then also just his past work is kind of cool to watch. And he's very down to earth. He was very responsive to all of our questions.
I don't think I've ever seen that kind of anticipation or passion for a political candidate.
The Trump experience was really interesting. We stood out in the cold.
I think it was 14 degrees.
So my toes felt like they were going to get frostbite for a second, but it was quite wonderful and something I will never forget.
Once we were inside the venue, everything was a little better.
When Trump came out, I thought it was interesting to see everyone's reaction, and I don't think I've ever seen a candidate get that kind of reaction out of a crowd when they walk out on stage.
And seeing how dedicated they are to their candidate just shows like how important what we're doing at the poll is.
Going to the diner today was definitely my favorite experience thus far in the trip. I'm a big fan of CNN and Dana Bash.
We were sitting at the tables behind the recording, so it was really cool to be able to listen in. It was such a casual setting, and it was such a complete opposite from Meet the Press.
It is adorable. That diner was so cute.
Her coming up to us and taking the time to answer our questions felt like very down to earth.
Seeing how, and truly how inspiring it is to have women in such large positions dealing with so many people in such a hectic time in history.
And meeting with her and having her answer our questions is another thing that I think is a testament to Marist and its ability to provide students with opportunities.
It's interesting to see how people were interacting with each other, discussing politics in a very small scale way, which is not something that we see on debate stages or anything like that in the news. But really what politics boils down to in essence is interactions between people, and it was really refreshing to see that.
So we also got to see a Nikki Haley rally.
The location, hers was at a hotel.
She spoke briefly, she spoke for almost an hour, and she was really straightforward, made her point.
These are people making decisions on the future of our economy.
Still had enthusiasm.
The next president of the United States, Miss Nikki Haley.
Very worth to be able to compare both experiences.
We've had sort of a different group of students, 34, a record number, join us on this particular trip, all with kind of different reasons and different experiences and how this would shape their own lives in different ways. And that's what teaching's all about. And we're very, very proud that the Marist student body have this unique experience and see it, with their own eyes and hear it with their own ears and talk about it. I mean, I can't think of how you can set the bar any higher